Well, well, well. Sexual violent contact is strictly prohibited. All violators will be banned. Well. Guess what? I just watched the first news and I'm back already. They are blaming Hawaii people. Let's get this straight, okay? Hawaii people not gonna wear one Hawaiian print shirt to raid and rebel against somebody else's capital in somebody else's state. Hawaiians is not dumb like those howlers. They're gonna run around stating who they are, Trump supporters. Hawaiians not dumb that they're gonna wear Hawaiian print shirts, running around saying that they're Hawaiian and doing crimes. You know, for an example, you know when cops plant drugs on you and then convict you and it was never yours. That's what these people doing to the Hawaiians, the Kanaka Maolis. I can prove it. You like watch her. You like listen. She gonna even say them. She gonna even say them. They from Hawaii.
I want to be someone else who is popular that everyone likes. I want to be Katie Sharp.
Tell us who's front and center there. Who's showing up?
Hey, Alex. Yeah, so just in the last hour or so, more individuals have started to show up, more armed individuals. I'm just going to show you here. Our great photog, Mark Ringo, is going to show you the crowd. You've got
right there, you
individuals with long guns, and you have some others who are much more heavily armed. You see the gentleman in the red shirt there. He's got a long gun, another with a long gun, a handgun, and several magazines. I've counted at least a dozen or so of these more heavily armed individuals. Of course, concealed carry is also allowed here in Michigan, so some may be carrying arms that we are not able to see. Several dozen people here. Right now, though, it does seem that the number of security personnel, the National Guard, the Michigan State Police, the Lansing Police, outnumber the number of demonstrators. And Alex, this kind of sight is not uncommon here in Michigan. This is an open carry state. Most of the protests here at the Capitol have seen armed individuals here in the past. Though when I was covering these sorts of rallies here in the lead up to the election, it's interesting to see a bit of a shift that's happened in the last couple of weeks here. I did reach out to some of my militia contacts from last year, asking them if they were going to be here today. They said absolutely not. That includes the American Patriot Council, Alex, which is a group that organized some of the bigger rallies we saw on the Capitol last year. I also spoke to the head of the Southeast Michigan Volunteer Militia, who just a few days ago was saying that he and his members were going to be here, that there might be thousands of demonstrators here armed protesting. Well, I spoke to him last night. He was at his vacation home quite far away from here. He said he wanted to get as far away from the Capitol as possible without having to go to Canada because he was concerned about what he might see here today. He was getting intel from some of his sources that the Boogaloo Boys and the Proud Boys would be here, and we are seeing some of those members, the Hawaiian shirts indicating potential Boogaloo Boy members. He was concerned about what they might do, and he did not want the militia to be associated with anything that might happen here today. Take a listen to some of that conversation.
Any violence that would erupt would instantly be blamed on militia, whether we were there or not, whether we took part in it or not. And with elements within the new administration already keen on gun limits, infringements on the Second Amendment, and anti-militia sentiment to begin with, we don't need that kind of crackdown right now.
Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube channel.
It's heard them. Yeah? They even state Proud Boys. Donald Trump even stated it. He even recognized it, the Proud Boys. Donald Trump, the reason why they're saying Hawaii is because Donald Trump recognized Nicholas Ox. That proves that Donald Trump is the main leader because he even appointed leaders in certain areas of their groups. And he knows the Proud Boys. And because Nicholas Ox is a representative and he had run for the House in Hawaii, that's proof that he was trying to make one governmental gang of Proud Boys. Now you know why we had to stand off. It's because none of the people from Hawaii going over there looking like dummies. If we was gonna go over there and do something, we'd be suited all in black. We wouldn't even represent Hawaii because we wouldn't want to make our fucking place look stupid and where you can find us. We're not that dumb. Why do you think we already had ours here? And we had the understanding here. So whatever happening out there, all those wannabes wearing the Hawaiian shirts and the Hawaiian logos, they are fraudulent because how they would do the news, that they had to be Trump supporters because of all the flags they was using. Well, this is on cover up. They're trying to cover up that they're Hawaiians. Well, I demand as a citizen and a local Hawaiian, will have somebody rip that fucking mask off his face so all the rest of Hawaiians, Kanaka Mo'olis, can look him in the eye and tell him, now I know your face. Because that's Kanaka Mo'olis, Hawaiians. We never dressed like that when we went TMT, bruh. We wouldn't let you see our faces. So whatever faggot all over the news with that black mask, the robbery, you know, the mask you wear when you rob somebody or you got to do a secret assassin mission that only your eyeballs and your mouth can see. Rip that fucking mask off that fucker's face. I demand it. If he gonna state that he from Hawaii. Because I want him prosecuted in the state of Hawaii. By the laws. You're not gonna make us look shameful. You're not gonna make us Hawaiians, Kanaka Mo'olis, look as dumb as Howlis. Only Howlis act dumb like that. Look the Howlis. Go, Howley. Go. None of those motherfuckers supported by us. I just made a statement for all of those wannabes that's at the capitals. For recognize me as a better leader and go the fuck home. And follow the law. And accept and respect what you're going to get. But we still going to respect you. We still going to treat you fairly of the law. There's nothing to be scared of, you fucking scared ass faggots. So represent your shit better. And don't be running around with Hawaiian print shirts on and Hawaiian print logos all over you. Acting like you a NASCAR from over here. You not. Take that shit off. and represent your own people and no blame nobody else for your crimes. See? Can tell they like do crimes because they already get ideas, intentions for you somebody else will blame and cover them up. Hawaii's Kanaka Maolis have nothing to do with the Howlers that's doing crimes and wrongdoing. You keep us Hawaiian Kanaka Maolis out of your shit. Because we don't belong there. Not as a disgrace like you. Hawaiian Kanaka Maolis walk in one house with honor, respect, and the highest grace of traits. We come with knowledge. We come with wisdom. We come with the mana and the love. That's not mana. That faggot on the Capitol is on faggot. That's not mana. So remove that motherfucker. Because he is a fraud. Trying to use the Hawaiian Kanaka Maolis as a cover up. They are not from Hawaii. Because even the print is haole. We don't print our Hawaiian print like that. Haole. You even got the shirt wrong. You better go back to your printers and tell them that they made one discrepancy. Because they made a wrong on the descriptions of how the Hawaiian prints are printed out. As us Hawaiian Kanaka Maolis, we carry honor. We carry respect. We carry grace. We carry power. We carry authority. That's what Hawaiian Kanaka Maolis are. Because we carry the truth. We carry the righteous. And we are law-abiding citizens. You know how we know? They are trustees of the lands. But we still got to go through the process. Like we law-abiding citizens. So we fighting for our lands as trustees. Through the process of the Constitution of the democracy of the United States of America. We hold honor. We hold respect. We have the highest authority of honor. Because we always came with mana and love. And if you're going to say you Hawaiian Kanaka Maoli, you're not acting like a Hawaiian Kanaka Maoli. You acting like one dumbass haole. And I demand that fucking mask get ripped off his face. And I like know his name. His legal first and last name. You wanna be Hawaiian Kanaka Maoli, you. You don't wanna be. You wanna be us. You wanna be a Hawaiian. You wanna be a Kanaka. You wanna be a Maoli. You wanna be from us. Because we get honor. And we get one leader that will fight. Even though she gets stepped on. You don't disrespect us Hawaiian Kanaka Maolis like that. If you're going to stand there and act like you are, then you better step the fuck down. Demand by the people you say you are. And stand with your people. Because you and Pretender, you and Howley, I like your birth certificate where you was born. I see your bloodline. You Pretender wannabe, Hawaiian Kanakamoli wannabes. Earn your own fucking honor. You disrespectful, disgraceful, regretful, pathetic fucks. Like I said, you act like you Hawaiian Kanaka. I told you. I disciplined my own harder. And if you want to act like you from here, you gonna get the same treatment. That is called justice and fair, liberty and freedom for all. And we practice, we execute, and we exercise lawfully because that is our honor. The democracy of the United States of America is the honor of the Hawaiian Kanaka Maoris because we was enforced to be a citizen. We was enforced to obey the words. And we have. So I enforce you to understand. I let nobody disgrace, embarrass the legacy and honors of my kapunas that got us here with the honors and the respect. That's why we get authority of word in that house. Because it was my elders, my kapunas that went suffer. It was my kapunas that was arrested, crying in one van. Mine. And if you do not know that honor and that respect, you now want Hawaiian Kanaka Maoli and get the fuck out of the United States of America. You don't belong here in the United States of America. Get the fuck out of my lands. And get the fuck out of the mainland because it's ours. This is my land. Get the fuck out of the United States of America, you fucking foreigners. You fucking immigrants. We are natives. The key word, native. Now get the fuck out of our lands. If you're gonna act like one pathetic fuck. If you not like leave, you not like be expelled out, then be a lawful, binding citizen. Keywords, law, binding citizens. You understand? There's no misunderstanding, right? We're all on the same page, right? So I better not hear it was the Hawaiians. Remember, you said us Hawaiians is a poor people. Remember, you said us Hawaiian Kanaka Maolis is savages. Savages no more enough money for do that shit. So remember what you say. Because like I said, I'm going to use your own words against you. Remember, we the savages. We the native savages. Y'all fuckers. But no, we are truthfully, legally, law-abiding citizens. And respect it. Because I demand it. I demand that you respect us Hawaiian Kanaka Maolis as loyal, abiding citizens of the United States of America. And you take your cover-ups and your bullshit out of here. And get the fuck out of the United States of America. Because these are my lands. Now get the fuck out.